coming. It's been too long, actually, to bring both community and university. I called it the clashes of academia, when you say but that was true because, the academia and that, is the institution of the university, but we also have an academia of life on the streets here. And so, because, I was starting to acknowledge it a little while ago in that about the powers of, having this versus, the opposite of standing aside here and talking and telling the story. And so, in the past few weeks in that, Cindy from SWAG and that has been doing so much work around the guaranteed livable income and that. It was IWD almost didn't happen. And then I'm like, well, we have to do something, Cindy, and we have to do something to acknowledge women, the women in all their strength and for everything that we've done to this day and that, because we have to keep up the fight, the struggle. I said this a little while ago in that about we are the finest of an entire, of our whole family and that, our bloodline. We are the best of the best. And we have to keep up the fight for the justice. We have to keep up the fight for the women who've gone on to the spirit world. And we have to keep up the fight for the women who are coming behind us. We have to think the 7 generations ahead of us. We have to think about, the fights that our grandmothers and our great-grandmothers fought. And so, the struggle was there for us in that to pull together the community, to honestly say that this is a women's event. And the struggles to get, Indigenous people together and have us, the first people, on the first speakers list and that, to bring us out together and that, because all too often Indigenous women in that are always left behind. People get up and leave and that they don't want to hear, or it's like we're tired, or we're, we're cold and that. Well, we have to remember our grandmothers and that, with the times of the wars, the times of the depression and that, and the struggles that they went through. And, we have to keep up that fight and that until we really do have justice and we do have equality, or we really do have equality. And this is an awesome start right here. I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you, and I would like to invite the women drummers and singers to please come forward. And Bob would like to get up and say a few words, and then after Bob, I would like to invite the women drummers and to all come forward with Bob.